Hey guys, good morning from Dhaka Bangladesh. Welcome back to the channel. Today is official election day in Bangladesh. Everything is closed, peaceful and quiet. It's declared as public holiday. So I did my morning walk. I woke up very early. I wanted to do a rooftop shoot, but then I was like feeling a bit like, I want to walk a little bit more. Anyway, so winter is still on. As you can see, the lights are on. As long as the lights are on means winter is here. For me, festivity is as long as winter lasts. So time check, it's around quarter to 10. And yesterday, yes, I did manage to get one of my dream watches that I really wanted so bad, the Orient, the red dial one. Anyway, so very happy about that. So broke for a while for now, but anyway, I have 15 fragrances for winter, and these are some of the underrated fragrances. Some of them are really popular, but you can take a look at these, some new ones, some old ones. Okay, and I think some of them are not really discussed, like the first one, number 15. I'll start with this one called Kurum Silver, okay, by Antonio Puig. Okay, or Puig. I don't know how that one goes, but I got this bottle long time back. I have the original Kurum. I have this. Kurum is a little bit more powerhouse, a little bit animalic, but wearable. But this one, Kurum Silver, I think really, really, really wearable if you love the fresh cedar smell. Very nice cedar fragrance. And it's very affordable. Back in the days, it used to be like under $20. I don't know how much it's going for now, but these are very affordable. So you don't really have to break your bank and to smell nice. If you like fresh woody cedar smell with a little bit of a spice, you can try this. There's another one called Kurum Sport or something. I really want that bottle, but I cannot find it anywhere. But the first one today is Kurum Silver. I reviewed that long time back. Number 14 is definitely underrated, and I highly recommend you this one if you happen to like the smell of Thierry Mugler Angel Man or Amen. This is like a pinpoint clone of that and much more refined. This is called Mercedes Benz, and this is called Club Extreme, okay, or Extreme. Okay, so these bottles, they have in this line many bottles, and I reviewed quite a few from the samples. And Mercedes Benz is one of like my favorite houses for car manufacturing company fragrances. Really nice, long lasting, sweet, chocolatey, patchouli fragrance, but this one is less like with that dark tar note. If you hate that tar note, this one doesn't have it from Thierry Mugler. Really potent, 7 to 8 hours easy longevity. And if you like Angel Man, you definitely like that. It's like half the cost of Thierry Mugler. Now, number 13, I mixed it up a little bit. I have some freshies as well that you can wear in early days of fall, cold weather starting time. This is one of my favorite ones, Hugo by Hugo Boss, or Hugo Boss Man, now it's called. So what's so great about this? This is an old school fragrance. I'll tell you one thing. This perfume, it had seen really good days. Like back in the days when there are not that many fragrances. Like there was a time of Boss Bottle, Armani Code, Aqua di Gio, Light Blue. Those times there were not that many freshies like Polo Blue. So there are like only handful people know about, and people would collect them like either this or that. So people are aware of all the perfume brands and the releases. Nowadays it's a bit different. There are too many flankers to remember the name, and sometimes like I tell you, I hate names like Armani Stronger With You, Intensely Love With You, with your whole family and stuff. Like it's just ridiculous. So back in the days, simple, Hugo by Hugo Boss. How easy is that? So this one basically is a fresh apple set. It's a re-release, it's a new packaging. Back in the days, the Hugo was written in small. So this is called Hugo Green in Bangladesh also, because the green tag, I guess. 125 ml you get. Fresh, crisp, clean apple with that pine smell and a little bit of a, you can say, what else is in there? Apple, pine, a little bit of a green, perhaps vetiver, I'm not quite sure, but very nice fresh scent and very long lasting. I just love that. This one performs equally in summer and winter, so makes it very versatile. Yeah, this is a very classic smell. So if you happen to get like chance, try this fragrance. Very good for casual daytime in colder months. You can go for the extreme one if you can find it that's longer lasting than this, but this one is more easy wear. So number 12 is this fragrance, Ferrari Leather Essence. Sadly discontinued now. If you see through the bottle, you see the juice color, it looks boozy, right? This is not a boozy fragrance by any means. This is like kind of like a leather, and purely like a sweet, peppery leather, maybe slash a little bit of a, let me see. It reminds me of a few fragrances, but not really. Yeah, it's sweet, it's leathery, but perhaps a little bit of a fruitiness that comes from Ferrari's other fragrance DNA. Really absolutely lovely. This thing could have been scored back in the days, as I saw recently Chad mentioned, for $20-30. Now $300, man, on eBay. Take a look at that, search for it. If you can get it for a good price, you'll feel really well. So this is one of my favorite affordable leather fragrances with a beautiful leather on the bottle. The stitching is all real, unbelievable. They have another one called Amber. That one is also great, but for me, leather essence is the ideal winter scent. Next one, car manufacturing company. Let's just do one more. Bentley For Men. This is not the orange juice, this is the yellow juice. Okay, and why I picked it up, the Intense one gets all the love, all the talk, because it's a beast mode, leather, sandalwood, rum and all that. But I think the original one deserves more credit and recognition, because this is the more boozy one. If you really like whiskey or something smell like that pure malt, for me this is as good of a fragrance as pure malt is. Maybe not as sweet, but really boozy, beautiful, clean. This one, I would tell you one thing, like, I've smelled this in a while. Wow, this is very, very beautiful. The bottle is as gorgeous. So this one, what you're gonna get is not that much of a spicy kick or the leather or the animalic touch. This one is gonna give you the pure booziness. It's just a sweet, boozy fragrance. Definitely underrated. One of my underrated favorite fragrances, Bentley For Men. So that's the bottom 5. Let's hit top 10. Now, when I was talking about pure malt, I thought of, like, let's pick up a Mugler. These aunts are all gone, super expensive now, all discontinued. But I'll show you my love for Thierry Mugler, pure wood. One point I did top 10 Thierry Muglers. This one made top number 1. Okay, and I did say I loved it more than many of the other flankers because of how nice this smells. After a long time, it sprayed on me. Man, this stuff smells amazing, sweet, woody, a little bit dusty, and it smells like the texture of the bottle. It looks like woody, right? So like a big trees and stuff. I'm sorry, the bottle, oh man, it's been a while. I have to clean the bottles anyway. So pure wood definitely is a great winter fragrance. One underrated juice, by the way, if you happen to find this one, it will be less expensive than pure malt and heaven. That's why I'm recommending you pure wood. Definitely check it out. Number 9, another blue fragrance, which is blue, green, peppery, and it smells a lot like Ganymede. You guys know Kenzo Homme EDT Intense. What a beauty. One of my recent favorites. I just absolutely adored this. If I rate something 10 out of 10, this is one of them. I really wanted to buy Ganymede, really want to buy that. But 30 mil goes for something like $150. 100 mil goes for about $250. And those price points is a bit steep for me. I mean, I'm not saying that they don't deserve that price. Definitely they do. But for me, like, Kenzo makes so much more sense. It smells a lot like that, but perhaps not as good of a quality as the Ganymede. That one is so much more intense. This one mixes its own DNA with the freshness from the Kenzo. But whatever they did, this one projects like a beast. 24 hours a day, 12 months a year. Okay, Kenzo EDT Intense is a masterpiece. Definitely check it out if you haven't. It's a love it or hate it fragrance, by the way, but definitely check it. Next one is one of my best ever designer fragrances, in my humble opinion, called Givenchy Pi. There are a lot of Givenchy fragrances, gentleman line. This one very irresistible. They have the play, many other lines I do have, but something about Pi, the bottle, the juice, the smell of this, the burnt sugar, vanilla, booziness, man. This one, it at first smells like alcohol at first. When I spray this, the first burst is kind of like a sweet alcoholic, kind of like a messy kind of smell. You at that point feel like, yeah, this is a bit off-putting. Give it some time. As it develops, after 5 minutes, it's pure beauty. This one is comparable to many niche fragrances, in my humble opinion. If you happen to love Nishane Ani, if you love the vanilla in there, this is more like a boozy vanilla. Really classy fragrance, by the way. You can dress it up, dress it down, backup bottle worthy. Givenchy Pi, one of the best winter fragrances ever. Works great in summers too, but wear less. So now number 7. One of these have to be there. V&R Spicebomb Extreme. I thought hard which ones is like I should recommend for the best for winter. I love many of them in the line. I love the fresh. I do love the original. I do love the red, the red version that I have. So there are quite a few good ones, but this one, extremely good. Like spices, vanilla, they take it like a Parfum de Marly stage, this spice bomb DNA, and it's super long lasting, super spicy. The tobacco, hookah tobacco, it's great. Winter time, there are hardly any fragrance which is better than Spicebomb Extreme by V&R. Now, if you talk about something, I said hardly good, better than that. I have something as good as Spicebomb, but this one got no love whatsoever when it came out. It got discontinued, very slowly, and it's now getting harder to find. Prices are very high, and I do not know if I'm going to say the name right. Fendi, I think, Assoluto. Okay, I think that's the name. I reviewed the whole line. Basically, there are three. This one, the original, and then I think the blue one, Aqua, perhaps, or something. I forgot the name. The blue juice I sold the bottle of. This is something special. I reserve this for special days. Amazing looking bottle. You don't see these anywhere. This is spicy. This is the next level of Spicebomb. If anything is better than Spicebomb, there is a boozy, spicy, and masculine fragrance. A lot of booze in there. Amazing stuff. Fendi. I'm showing it after a very long time. Now let's see top 5. Number 5, Fahrenheit. Everybody knows Fahrenheit. No need to talk about it. You guys know it. Gasoline, violet leaves, leather, florals. It's just a stunning vetiver. It's a stunning perfume, and it just gets better with the dry down. Dior Fahrenheit is one of the best, so I picked it over Dior Intense today. Number 4, yeah, Mller Parfum. Yeah, this is now my favorite. Has to be there. One of the best fragrances released in recent times. No need to spend so much time. Let's show you the top 3. This one, Sarah Jessica Parker Stash. Okay, this is a gift from one of my brothers. I have this cute little bottle. This thing, it's super rare to find in Bangladesh now. I don't know about the world. Amazing, spicy, smoky, masculine winter. This is purely winter fragrance. If you want to play, with the devil, like a duel with the devil, this is something you can wear. You can wear something like Eilish number 2. That's more wearable, more sweeter version than this. The sandalwood, the spices, the smoke, incense, that combination is just something to die for. Very special fragrance, great for winter. Number 2, another small bottle, Coffee Addict. Okay, and I always get the name wrong. I think Theodoros Kalotinis. Okay, perhaps that's the name. This is the one of the best photorealistic coffee scents like ever, and I really enjoy the smell of this. It's like a frappuccino, cappuccino. It's just like beautiful sweet coffee, and it's really like realistic coffee, not like one of those gimmicky coffee scents that doesn't really have that much coffee, but just like syrupy sweetness. No, this one is so good, but it is something you should test before you buy, because these are expensive for 50 ml. Really good performance for winter. Number 1 today, and I'll finish the video with this one, Beach Hut Man, by Amouage. These 3, you can say these are my, like, a little bit different league than the rest of them. Okay, they are really good, all full respect, but these 3, if you can test or sample them, you'll see why they are special. They are a little bit different. You don't smell like this everywhere. Beach Hut Man is a mint scent with a lot of this potency, greenness. Reminds me of Brackenman a little bit, kind of like a floral. I do love sunshine, but Beach Hut Man is very addictive. You can smell it on the shirt for 3 days straight up, and it's meant to be a summer fragrance. I just think it's fantastic in winter. Okay, so there you go, 15 fragrances. Underrated, not overrated, underrated, adorable, kind of like a nice little mix. Some fresh, some blue, some boozy, some sweet, pear, cardamom, vanilla, and then lavender, a lot of these other things, the iris. So you see this nice little mix. If you have this 15, then you are really good for winter. Do let me know which ones are your favorites, and thanks for watching. Have a very nice day. See you soon, and take care. Bye bye.